Or
Okay, war. Now, do you want to be focused on Navy war, or do you want to be focused on land war?
There is a correct answer.
oh, there was a correct answer.
There is really. Like, there's one place, maybe two, that can focus on Navy war.
Okay.
Well, there's more than that, but like,
Eh,
if you didn't want to deal with ships, I wouldn't recommend playing England, for example.
let's ask the important over question. Do you want one of us to babysit you? Because one of us will. We have no problem with that, but that
Yeah,
restricts your country choice.
that's true. Yeah, do you want to be babysat?
Are you really sure? Because every single person I've ever taught this game has lost their first war.
That's not true. I didn't lose my first war.
First war that wasn't against a lower tech opponent.
Maybe
Typically,
first even war, perhaps, but like first war, no.
as a tutorial for teaching new players, typically we have the new person play Portugal with somebody else playing Castile, and then you fight Northern
See,
Africa.
that is
But that's kind
terrible
of
advice. That is terrible.
it's perfectly safe. You get to experience in both land and naval combat and everything else. Trade.
That's awful. Don't play Portugal your first games. Portugal is shit.
Well, it probably is. Yeah,
It's very safe, though.
that's what I
See,
mean. It's safe. You would die.
you noticed Aries is saying, yeah, it probably is, because when we taught him this, we didn't force him into that bullshit that he's trying to advocate.
Yeah, you could go Denmark. Your very first game you played Portugal, then you quit to go play the tutorial, if I remember correctly.
I
Or
remember
you
I
quit to go play
played
single
like
player.
Castile in the beginning.
Well,
Then,
regardless, this is the Hazy Ninja shining out.
yes. So essentially, do you want to do land or naval warfare? That's what it comes down to.
I'm so indecisive.
Yeah,
Everybody
it's
is.
hard, it's hard to pick something if you don't really know what it's going to play out as.
That's why we're trying to quiz you on what you want to do, because some countries are better positioned for it than others.
Basically,
Well,
just
yeah. Okay, let me put it like this. You want either land war or colonization. That's really what it comes down to. So you do want to be a warrior and not a colonizer, I'm guessing? Is that really it?
or another question: do you want a huge empire all over the planet, or very consolidated, like small?
But still very powerful.
Jesus Christ, guys.
We're trying to make a good selection. We are trying to help. I know it's convoluted, but
Yeah, I mean, this really is helping, to be honest.
Because if you say play as like Castile, England, Portugal, you're likely to have shit all over the planet. But if you pick something in Germany, you're likely to have stuff very close to you.
Or get shit on.
Yes.
that's a Dune's way of saying don't play in Germany. That's his exclusive territory, and he'll invade you if you do. Because he's going to play France.
Cal, shut up. What I meant was you will get shit on by the AI.
Not if you play Austria.
You just do a big peaceful, loving game and have like France, Austria, England, and like fucking Ottomans or something. No wars in Europe, yay! This
Doesn't
sounds so
that
boring.
defeat the purpose of
No.
being a war nation?
Look, there's a very easy way to do this. The Hazy Ninja can play France. I will play England. Ares will play Castile, or Adun will play Castile. Somebody else will play something else.
I was thinking Ottomans, but I can play in as Western. Like in, inside, like not outside like that. Not on.
I don't care. I want to say, we'll give him a powerful country where he can experiment with whatever the hell he wants, because France can do anything, and we will just remove 2 of his threat vectors.
I'm just not sure that France is the best country to start with.
Eh.
I mean, you remember Ares' first game is France.
We're not talking about that. Was that EU3?
No, well, maybe, I don't know, but
Yeah, it
you
was.
got raped, bro. You got fucked.
Yeah, Burgundy killed me pretty good. And then America had to declare war.
Yeah, you were already dead, though. Like, he was just salvaging. territory.
France is more idiot-proof in this game than EU3.
I would agree with that, especially if he doesn't have to worry about threats from England or Castile.
Yeah, it's not as strong once you get going, though, I would say.
I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. I actually think that France proper is much stronger than it was in EU3. I think the big difference is that it's more restricted in its expansion because you probably own, if the EU3 rules are in effect, you'd probably own half of Germany by 1600.
Basically, I would not recommend playing within the HRE because there's a whole different set of rules and stuff and systems that you can learn afterward. Castile and France
You know
are pretty
what
much
that is.
your choices. Exactly, just for the hazy, Castile and France. 2 big, powerful nations.
Ottomans are pretty solid early on.
We're not gonna, unless you want me to play the Timurids, he's not gonna play Ottomans his first game. That would be horrible.
I was doing fine. I Castile before, so
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, as Castile, you'll be focusing a lot on Northern Africa. As France, you'll be focusing a lot of like Netherlands and eventually Italy, Germany.
Yeah. Tell me one thing, the Hazy Ninja. If you're playing Castile, are you going to be focusing, like, are you going to be conquering Iberia and then Africa, or are you going to be conquering Iberia and then France? Or Italy?
I think he doesn't know.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's where the
France
missions
actually will
go.
be way richer. Yeah, well, okay. Like, missions
yeah.
won't...
Eh. This isn't my type of game, remember?
Yeah, that's where we're trying to select something good. Spending the 10 or 15 minutes to set it up for the several hours long game is
Yeah, I mean,
preferable.
a half an hour to get the right country is time well spent, because we'll be playing this for days. And fucking it up to save 15 minutes is just really not worth days of misery.
Alright, if we're going to confirm that the Hazy Ninja is going to be in Castile, Ares, are you going to play Ottomans, or do you have something else you want to do?
I'm thinking Ottoman just because I don't want to do anything else in Europe if both of you are Europe. Well, I mean, like Western Europe.
Alright, Adun, if I might propose Austria and England.
I'll agree to that. Which one do you want? Okay.
I don't care, but I assumed you wanted to play Austria, because you don't usually play England.
I didn't really care, honestly. But this is fine.
I'm going to concede the first war to France so that I don't end up personal unioning them, because I'm pretty sure that would just piss everyone off.
Just,
I mean,
oh yeah.
I wouldn't care, but it would fuck the Hazy Ninja. If he wanted to expand that way.
Don't personally unite in France, that's stupid.
Like I said, I'll just concede the war. It's not that big a deal.
Is that the objective of the war? I've never actually seen it won as in...
Yes, if you win it, you personally union France.
It's absurdly powerful.
Yeah, that's fucking retarded.
In the sense that it it does have a base of 84 aggressive expansion, however, so it's not all sunshine and roses. You instantly get
Having France
coalition
as
by
a
all of
puppet
Europe.
is nice. But of course, they try to independence war if they think you're strong enough. So
Well,
you have to be
the bigger
significantly stronger than
problem
France
is
militarily.
you have to survive 10 years after the war because everyone is pissed off at you. You have a huge coalition against you, and it is an exhausting war. If you have manpower left at the end, you've done something amazing or gotten very lucky.
Yeah, I had to constantly reload shit because I fucked it up to get the win on that.
Yeah, England just is not geared for a ground war in Europe.
It actually wasn't too bad at one point. What the hell?
Are we doing this? Are you loading it?
Yeah, go ahead. I need a second to mess with my vent because I think F9 is like screenshot or something. It keeps like messing up my game.
I'm not seeing Ares 640 or CalSS in the game
But
right now.
saying looking for host and connecting.
Oh, yeah, mine's doing the same thing.
Might be me.
Well, that's new. We worked last time. Something weird's going on.
I'm streaming this time, so
Oh, really?
I can lower the bit.
Just rehost it. That shouldn't be a problem that you're not the host.
Are
It
you
should only cause issues for you.
Okay, I'll abandon the game and
My
rehost
game's
it.
frozen.
Crashed, yeah.
Yeah, can't even.
I quit out. That's probably why you can't do anything, Daisy.
Thanks.
Okay, toast it again.